So let
Hello, I'm your host, Niecy, and to the left of me I have Be Nasty. So, what you want to do? Do you want to jump into this tequila here before we get started and test it out?
What is it?
Camarina, is that right?
Camarina.
Camarina.
Camarina. Camarina.
So it's hit you time.
It's hit you good time. I never had
Oh,
this
she
before.
popping it off.
Yeah, I gotta pop it off. It's been a minute. Just.
Well, we didn't even introduce our specialty drink.
What is it? What are we drinking?
I don't know. I'm drinking and not thinking. No, this is White Zinfandel.
White Zinfandel. Okay.
Not my favorite. It's a little more bitter. I like Rosalind.
That's good too. And I like see, I ain't used to this. You know what I was trying to do?
Wine.
You know what I was trying to do?
What you gonna do? I thought you did just pull it up.
I tried to, but it's screwed so. Oh, I ain't had this in a while. Must be something different. It's a Neho.
They made you think it was a quart.
Yeah, they fooled me. They fooled me. All right. It's hit you good time.
I feel like
It went down smooth, but it got a nasty taste.
in your mouth, right?
Mm-hmm. I wonder could it be spearmint weed?
Dang, yeah, they kind of.
Cause it didn't burn.
I don't think it was a spearmint. I think it was the.
But it do
It
have
give
a
a
taste.
nasty, yeah, it give a nasty taste in your mouth, but it's kind, it's surprisingly smooth going down. I don't really feel it.
And I wonder do it have additives added in it? Cause you know what? I haven't had no anejo this color in a minute. I mean, this is light.
I was gonna say,
And most anejos we drink be real dark.
but the darker it is, that's the longer it's aged, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder what's to do with that. Would it have like the date on it? What, you think so?
But the date this was made?
Yeah.
I know you might have to look this up. I don't know. I had the Reposado before at someone's house, and I didn't care for that. But this one just got that taste, and that could have been what.
But it's smooth going down. I like
Yeah,
that.
it is smooth. It's definitely that. It is
So all you gotta do is
definitely
take it with a little chaser and kill it a little.
that. I didn't even get that where I frowned my face up.
Yeah.
So we did good. Taste some of this white Zinfandel.
So what's your choice of wine?
I like white Zinfandel. I can drink Riesling, and let me think of that other one I would drink. What is it called? Is it Red Chill? I can't think of it. But I think I want to try other things because I want to try some wine with no sugar, and it might be bitter, but I want to try it with no sugar. So I was in Detroit. Did you know marijuana is legal there and they could just smoke just like
Really?
nothing?
I wonder why is it, what's the difference? Like why is it legal in some states and what's
I guess the mayor. It would have to, the mayor and the government, because I don't think Georgia had it.
I don't think Georgia is. Well, I don't know
They-
because Atlanta.
But
so
like
yeah.
I said, they do have it, but you have to have a license. And then I don't know about how this dispensary is, not far, but I have to see.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Even when I went to North Carolina, they have it too. They had got some, and their stuff was good. And you can smell it when you walk in, but they call it flowers. Flowers. I don't know about that.
oh, that's what they refer to every
As a flower.
Well,
And if you show a piece of paper that you got it from the dispensary, then they won't mess with it. I guess you could probably only get so many grams. How you feel about? Have you ever had an edible? Somebody ever gave you one?
yeah, I have had an edible before. I made them myself. I went to.
How did it turn out?
I didn't know what I was doing, so I feel like I put way too much.
Okay.
Way too much in there. I was out of it. Like I was bumping into the wall. And I'm like, what the fuck? I forgot that I ate the edible. I'm like, what am I doing in here? I'm standing in the kitchen. I swear I'm like in the middle of the kitchen. I'm like, what am I doing in here? I'm like, oh, I did that. I'm like, dang. So I'm just thinking about the edible for.
But it
I done
just
stood in the
took on
kitchen
you.
for darn near 20 minutes in that one space.
Trying to figure
out what did I do. Then it finally came to me. Oh, I had the edible. After I figured out, I probably took another 5 more minutes. Like that edible is what did it. So that's what.
Yeah, the first time I had one and it kicked in, I was like,
Oh,
out of my mind too, because I turned the heat up when I.
but then so
But it was warm outside, but I was meaning to turn on the air, so I was sitting there tripping. Oh goodness.
but then it always hit you like, okay, it must have been the edible. You didn't figure it out?
That was my first time.
Okay,
It was my first time, and I was like, "How does little bit?"
no, I'm saying you be tripping for a minute,
Yeah.
then it finally comes to you. Okay, I had that. That's
I
what.
was up there saying it didn't work. I was.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, for real. It felt like it because it sneak up on you. Man.
It was like somebody knocked at the door, and I was
do
like,
it.
I wonder, can they tell I'm high?
Ooh,
I
the
was
brownies.
like, yeah, the brownies. And I said, well, no, because I ain't did nothing. But ain't that brownie that came on? I was tripping.
The whole trip, we was eating them brownies. They were so good. There was moisture. They were so moist.
Yeah. I went to Destin.
Right, Destin, Florida. Them things was good. The taste of them was so good, but then you eating them like they regular brownies.
Right, and then it was melting in your
We
mouth.
I think we was in a hotel room the whole trip. What did we do? Like,
Y'all love. I was stuck.
we
I
did go
couldn't
to the
move.
beach. We did go to the beach.
I didn't even get to see the beach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I've
seen it.
But
I've
we
seen
still
it on
had
that,
so much fun.
Yeah.
The house parties and stuff we went to. We had a lot of fun, but oh my gosh.
Want to do another hit you do time and test it out again?
Okay, yeah. What time is it?
It's hit you do time. Sure, it's time to
Hitch to do.
What is that a little birdie? She said, "Hitch me, do."
Oh goodness! All right, it's
Hitch you do time.
time. Clean. No, I mean it's not. It's the taste. It's the taste.
Yeah.
And then it definitely was better when it was cold.
Yeah, that taste gonna hit you. That's why I feel like if I was to taste it against another tequila, I wouldn't know this one.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's smooth going down, but
yeah, it's no burning or nothing. I
Yeah.
didn't get the burn, but I get that.
in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a
That's
once
strong.
again a nasty taste. Let me drink some of my wine.
I had to take that with a little wine.
I don't really care for drinking wine actually with tequila because it seems like it really is not a match. Like I think
What you mean?
like the champagne, I think when we have mimosas, I think that'd be better. And then when we have our little mixed drinks, there's something about wine that be strong. So, do you know how to spot an evil person? Oh goodness, an evil person?
I just spot an evil person.
Think-
Yeah, I feel like if you let a person talk long enough, you'll realize, you pick up the vibe, or they'll say something out of the way, and you'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, well, have you ever felt like when somebody come like to you and you can just, it's the vibe, you know, the vibe that you get from the energy maybe,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because sometimes somebody don't have to talk and
Or some people hide it well though. They'll befriend you just to what
Do that.
malicious intentions, They got a hidden agenda. They want to be your friend just to find out something or whatever. People hide it. Some people hide it well.
But sometimes like my energy can pick that up.
Mhm. I feel like I'm a Pisces. I feel like I pick it up. I have one conversation with a person. I'm like, yeah.
Because
your energy up. I know what you got going
or
on.
how you move, it's something,
It's definitely
something.
gonna be something to tell on you.
That's almost like a narcissist, isn't it?
So have it ever been like a gut feeling in the presence of somebody, like an intuition feeling?
Oh, heck
Yes,
yeah. And that would stop
yes.
mid-sentence.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, that's where I'm
Mm.
saying you, they energy, sometimes they don't have to even come with a conversation. You can just feel it the way they vibe, they vibe that, you.
but I don't know, sometimes that's inaccurate. Because I have met somebody and she was,
I mean, maybe
she called-
inaccurate for you, but not with
No,
me.
I'm saying I feel like that's my opinion because
Right.
I met somebody, like I said, at first judging them, like just the vibe. She was peeping me out just like I was peeping her out. So it's not really I took it as she was a B word. I don't know, but she wasn't. When I finally got to know her, she was all right. She was a cool person.
You know about your best friend?
What? That was clutches pearls. I would never talk about my best friend in that manner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh goodness.
Not my best friend.
You sure?
No, but seriously, when they stand up, they're really trying to peep you out, just like you trying to peep them out. So sometimes you get a bad vibe from somebody the first time you meet them. Then you have to be around them again. Then you're like, okay, she's not bad. She was just trying to, kind of stand up, just peeping her surroundings, Because I'm like that too. When I first meet you, I'm a little quiet, just seeing what's going on, seeing how you are. Maybe.
I don't know.
So you feel like you're the same way all around every time you.
No, I peep out the scenery, but I always try to, now that I'm older, smile a little bit more,
Mhm.
so they don't know how to take me,
Right.
In the inside I could be like, but yeah, if you smile, they don't know how to take you.
So what would be 3 characteristics personally from y'all that you could spot a evil person?
I would say the conversation, the way they move, and just how they act, how they vibing, with someone. How it be more than one person in the room and how they vibe, Because like I said, I'm not going to be standoffish, but I'm going to be paying attention to my scenery.
Right. I would like I said, the first conversation, let somebody talk, they gonna tell on themselves. Like if you gonna hear somebody's intentions within that first conversation. If you listening, if you listen to somebody talk, they'll tell you everything you want to know within that first. Whether they take care of the kids, whether it be the smallest detail, they tell you, okay, well, done that about you and this one. Okay, so I'll say conversation. I would say like a clinginess. They kind of cling to you at first. Try to every time you look, they want to be right there up under you. I guess trying to figure you out.
The way they moving.
Yeah, the way and
That's what, you know,
and that's simple like that. I don't know. It's a vibe thing for me.
It's definitely an energy. It's definitely an energy. You able. I mean, if you paying attention, that's why I say when you checking out your scenery,
it's definitely a vibe. Like
And
I don't know how to explain it, but I am really good at it.
Maybe I'm like that now because I've been robbed before, and the person that we was in the same classroom, so we was walking to the bus. But when I think about it, I think she set me up.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, just gotta watch how they move, you know. But,
What makes a person evil? Like, when y'all say that, what are we classifying?
When I-
people as?
For one, I say the energy, like they sneaky, so.
To move with malicious intent.
Right.
That's an evil
Yeah,
person.
that's
if you
the
move
correct
like,
word, right.
Yeah, like that's in a nutshell. That's what it is. To move with a malicious intent. You know you're not right. Like you acting like you got this person back. You acting like, oh, I'm a supporter, but you like, you know that you wishing bad on this person, praying bad on this person, and that's sad. When you get down to praying that somebody else fell, that is deep.
Yeah,
You have strong mental issues. You need to work within yourself. I'm sorry. You know,
yeah, that is true.
Something is wrong. Like with you praying to
Yeah,
God
why
that
you
somebody
pray?
else fell like that. That's
And
wrong.
usually when stuff like that, sometimes they dig a hole for themselves.
Definitely.
Even, not even knowing. So I don't know. People's gonna be who people's gonna be. We just got to learn.
People's gonna be who people's gonna be. I heard that.
Heavy on the people.
I drink to that. Heavy on the people.
So, how do y'all feel about like people being a product of their environment, and that's why they act the way they act? Like, some people might hurt you because of a survival skill. That's all they know. Would you classify them as evil as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, if they grown,
Yeah.
they grown. So I feel like they know better. I have been around people that were that person, and their kids turned out being excellent. So it don't even matter where you come from and who you grew up with and what type of environment or lifestyle you was living. Because once you get older, you make your own choices. Because it was a child that was in church from birth until he got older, then got on crack. But that's not how his parents was. The daddy was a preacher and the mama was the first lady, and they owned the school next door. So you can't say that.
And they on the school next door, they had it popping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is it called when they collect the money?
I'm not
What's
doing
going down,
that.
honey?
I'm not doing it. I'm old.
Them ties and offering was hefty. I heard that. They drove Cadillacs too, I bet.
Mm-hmm. And they had
Yeah, and it had 40 acres in the music.
they probably did too. They owned the church, one church, and then they bought another church, and then they had a dry cleaner that was on the corner.
The dry cleaner too?
Dry cleaner. Boy,
I need
the
parts.
Jefferson moving on up.
Them people that's giving them tithes and offering, debating on washing their clothes and paying their tithes. And either way, they eat.
Yes, they eating. But the son came out being a crackhead.
See, you keep going high and then low. And
But,
then messing
let me,
up. I'm
let me,
like, oh, they're gonna do it all day.
but you don't want me to finish. I want to complete the story.
Okay,
The mother ended up shooting him and killing him.
I'm dead. Oh,
Why you dead? I'm
No,
just
he
saying.
is.
Yeah, he did. But I'm not-
it's not me. It's
no, I'm
not
just
me.
telling a true story. So, but it is what it is.
It's not me.
Why are you laughing?
Cause it's not me.
But it's serious. I'm not telling you no
You
story.
keep going high and then low. And then I thought you would be.
Well, I was
When
telling
you were
you.
saying you wouldn't finish, I'm
But-
like, okay, well,
But
you was
Melody
crackhead,
asked the
but
question, so I'm just
maybe
saying,
you cleaned his
like,
life up. Cause
No,
she
no,
said,
no.
but. Then she was like,
Never got to that.
Right,
You
then
know?
she came in for the kicker.
She didn't
tried-
mean to do it, but allegedly, I don't know. But
And I'm not. I
she
promise
didn't
you.
mean to do it because she was there by herself and he was breaking in the house.
Okay, yeah,
So.
that's how that'll go.
But yeah, so it don't matter. He was in private school. We were still going to Detroit public school.
But you really don't know what he could have went through. And then heavy opinions of parents they think they steering their kids in the right way, but it's really like
Right.
messing them up.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because you live in based off of what you learned. So it's not saying you don't know if what you learned is right. Your parents just gave you what
but
they
you know-
had, what they learned from their parents. So it
And
goes
that-
on for
that-
generations
that
and
could-
never get
Right.
fixed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'll keep going. Somebody has to break that
So
cycle.
on the outside, it looked like he had a
He did.
cookie cut life, but
He had a good life,
you
but
never
it
know what
it
he was
is.
really dealing with.
He might have been dealing with his own demons because their daughter, you know how they like to keep stuff swept under the rug. The daughter was that was her son, but they adopted them and took it over and raised them.
That could have been a lot to
That
take in
could be.
itself and made him lose
Yeah,
his mind.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if they told him or did he ever find out. I don't know, but I know that was what it was. You know. So
Yeah,
he-
so you just never know what a person really going through. And that brings me back to the question of being a product of, your environment or how you was raised, of your survival skills. Does that make you evil or do you not know no better? Yeah, you do get to a certain age, but we do agree common sense to a person is all different. So, are you doing the best you know how to do to survive?
I think it's being evil.
That's actually a really good question because I don't feel like I'm being evil. This is, but I don't know. I'm straddling the fence because do you know better? Because you was taught wrong.
Yeah, so they've been telling lies, and it
And
is
it's
black.
so
It is
many-
Black History Month too,
Right. Period.
because I just learned. But go ahead.
So many things we've been lied to, and so it's like, dang, what do I believe? And so in life, Santa Claus, the Easter.
Our original
Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. I'm just saying, but these are so many things that
and that's why they say why lie to tell your kids not to lie, but you turn around and tell them a lie.
So it's a thin line. I always say everything is a thin line, but the thin line
Between
is-
love and hate, huh?
More than that.
Eh, not where I was going. Not love.
What? That's a song.
It's a movie.
No, it's a song.
Oh, and the
too.
song, yeah. I was gonna sing it.
Oh,
You only
Lord.
raised I'm a shallow singer. I can't sing for real. I can.
And it is Black History Month, and I'm learning. It was a lady before Rosa Parks who got on the bus, but she was 15. So they basically said she didn't look a part. But I'm
To have her opinion.
Dark skinned teen and a mother.
Mhm.
So
Rosa
the
Parks,
NAACP, did I pronounce that right?
Whatever.
Fight for her.
right?
So they needed somebody else who
So
fit
Rosa
the-
Parks after her.
She like, dang, it didn't work with that girl. Let me build up the courage to do it.
And that
6
was brought to you upon by.
Looking at Club Shay Shay.
Oh,
with
It was
Monique.
Monique, yeah. It was Monique. And
I have
was
yet
like,
to
wow.
watch that. I think I saw some of it, but I didn't.
Well, with Monique?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, they getting sickening because they just doing too much.
Everybody going back and forth. These
You're
right.
right.
Is funny.
And
Cat
you know,
Williams started a whole riot.
it's the part of her son and the mama. And now he is getting to the point he like the attention, so he know he can draw in that fan base. But I'm sure he got some drama going on in her, you know. But Monique act like she can't talk for herself with Sydney, you know, because I feel like her son and him should have a conversation without her husband being there,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Brittany don't know what's going on. She ain't tuned in and none of it.
You ain't have to put on blast. You see I was phone long.
She know a little bit. She
I know a little bit. I
Right.
saw a little bit of the episode, but I don't. Yeah.
It's alright. We're not the only ones going through. We ain't got rich people problems.
Right. And that's why I stay out of rich people problems. Y'all usually are. That money longer than mine. So I
I ain't in
stay
that
out of
tax
that.
bracket.
I ain't in the tax bracket. Don't worry about y'all. I'm
Oh,
coming. I'm climbing up there. I'm coming. But I'm not quite there yet. So I'm that's I see y'all shade room. All right. Holla at your girl. As far as that goes. I don't even care to comment.
But it is Black History Month. I was like, dang.
More power to the people.
That's some history for you. And they still keep saying there was only one
Yeah.
black president.
Who was it?
Cat Williams. You know, he was saying.
Cat Williams was president?
No. What the heck?
Cat Williams was a president? No.
No, on his comedian.
Cat Williams said that?
Yeah, that Barack Obama was the first black president.
After reading all those books. That's what you thought?
That's what I said. Dang, you in my head.
After reading all those books. I'm sorry.
Well, do you have anything else to end on?
I feel like this was a good one. Y'all don't be scared to like, comment, subscribe.
We're going to take our last shot. And don't forget to share.
Period.
Don't forget to share.
And once again, we are not funded by anyone. These come out of our pockets.
And hopefully the next one, guess what tequila we'll be drinking. Cheers. It's hit you do time. I'm talking about some cheers. Goodbye. Like, comment, and subscribe.